Once upon a time, there was a brilliant doctor named Dr. Marlowe. He had earned degrees from some of the best medical schools in the world and was renowned for his innovative treatments and breakthrough research. However, as time passed, his colleagues began to notice a disturbing trend. Patients who went to Dr. Marlowe for treatment would often leave his office worse than when they arrived. They complained of bizarre side effects and painful reactions to the medications he prescribed. Some even died under his care. As rumors about his practices began to spread, the medical community grew increasingly concerned. The authorities were contacted and an investigation was launched. It didn't take long for the investigators to discover the truth. Dr. Marlowe had become obsessed with the idea of pushing the boundaries of medical science. He was convinced that he could cure any ailment, no matter how severe or complex, if he was just given enough resources and time. And to achieve his goals, he was willing to experiment on his patients in any way he saw fit. He had secretly been injecting his patients with experimental drugs, without their knowledge or consent. Some of these drugs had never been tested on humans before, and Dr. Marlowe had no idea what the long-term effects might be. But he didn't care. He was so convinced of his own genius that he believed he could cure anything, no matter what the cost. As the investigation continued, the authorities uncovered more and more evidence of Dr. Marlowe's unethical practices. He was arrested and charged with multiple counts of medical malpractice and manslaughter. His medical license was revoked, and he was sentenced to life in prison. The patients who had been victimized by Dr. Marlowe's experiments were left to deal with the devastating effects on their health and well-being. They had trusted a doctor to help them, and instead, they had been subjected to unimaginable pain and suffering. The case of Dr. Marlowe served as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the importance of ethical boundaries in the pursuit of scientific progress. It was a cautionary tale for all those who seek to push the limits of what is possible, and a warning that the ends can never justify the means.